Well, we did it, Reddit. We're finally here. How is everybody?
Okay.
Finally free from work.
Tax season was tough, I assume?
I got really busy towards the end.
Okay. Everything should be set on my end, so I guess it's time to finally get started. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd. It has certainly been long enough. And I think we're probably due for a bit of a recap. And since you have been so kind as to post one, I'm just going to read Sabine's post on stream to begin with. So, last time, however many months ago it was, the party got to the Martikov family winery, which was attacked by druids who summoned twig blights. The party managed to kill every last druid and got lore information dumped on them by Davian Martikov, head of the family. The winery used to produce 3 types of wine, and each wine corresponded to a magical gemstone. The first gemstone went missing years ago while Erwin, the father and innkeeper NPC they all liked, was on watch. Hence his ostracism from the family. A few weeks ago, a hag took the second, and just now, the druids took the third. The party has been asked to find all 3 of them, they have no idea what kind of evils might be powered by these gems. Lastly, Genora, Vesper, and Irina were searching the basement for any hiding druids, and instead they found Strahd, who left them alive for his own amusement, but caused Genora to always feel cold.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun time.
I actually totally forgot about the Strahd cameo that happened last time,
Oh.
so thank you for reminding me about that. It's important, but not, like, immediately so, I would say. Alrighty. So, I think last time we were, you guys had received all of this information, and, you had a decision to make about, where to go next. Currently, you guys are here at the Wizard of Wines, which I guess I should mark with a green marker, because I think that's what we're using for like a location that you've been to.
Yes.
Oh, it didn't work. No, thank you, Kyle. There we are. Fixed it now. Alright, is there anything on this map that, or is there anything that should be on this map per your notes that isn't?
Um.
I'm recognizing most of the locations that I'm looking at as places that you have been.
I'm assuming here, Yester Hill, is where the druids are.
Yes,
That
that's right.
the Martikovs mentioned. In that case, and here is where Esmeralda might be found. Who's the student of? Oh, I forgot his name.
Oh, shoot, I did too. Van Richten.
Yes. Yes. Because she's one of
She's
the
Van
other.
Richten's protege.
Because our options were to go find Esmeralda, bring Irina to Kresk for safety. Weird stuff is happening at Argenvost Holt. And we elected to bring the Martikovs to their family winery. And that's where we ended.
Why do you guys know what Berez is?
I was
Do you
gonna
remember how
ask
that got
you
on your
that.
map?
Uh,
Because I don't entirely remember what information you have and don't have.
Perez is not even in my notes, so I don't know. uh,
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
There's one of two contexts where I can imagine this information might have come to you. Since it is a location that is marked in red here, that makes it a place that you have not been to yet, but which you know about.
It is not Van Richten who told us.
It's not Van Richten. Okay, in that case, the reason that you know about Berez is, I presume, because... I presume because Davian would have told you that is where the old hag lives who took
that is more likely.
Who took their one of the gems.
That is more likely. This is what Van Richten told us. The windmill and the hags.
Yep, and you've defeated the hags at Old Bone Grinder.
Mm-hmm. Werewolves are attacking near Crest.
Yep.
The situation in Argenvostolt.
Mm-hmm.
The Vistanis near Valaki might be in league with Strahd and Esmeralda. So.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't quite finish up that lead, did you? Were the Valaki indeed in league with Strahd? What do you think?
At this point, I feel like even if they were, they aren't anymore after what happened. But who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I remember them talking about him a fair bit, so...
Oh, look, there's another question mark, question mark, question mark. Maybe this is what Yester Hill was before?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so... Druids. Hag.
Okay.
Creepy castle. Okay.
So, by a show of hands that I can't physically see, where are we heading next?
I feel like we had a plan, and now I can't remember what it was.
I think we wanted to help find the gems, and that we were gonna attack the druids, or at least head to that place.
Okay. Works for me. It has probably been a while since you rested. And so, just for the sake of ease, I'm going to assume that you guys are able and willing to take a long rest at the Wizard of Wines. You are certainly welcome there. It is a safe place. And if anybody's not at full health, you go back to full health now, I guess. And one other thing. Vesper.
Oh no. Mm-hmm.
During the night, you have a strange dream. Your mind is filled with the vista of a fog-covered hill rising out of the mist. In your mind, you hear a whispered voice carried on the wind, a deep voice. Long have I waited, it says, for one who is worthy. My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it, and rule these mountains in my stead, just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall. The voice echoes off into the distance, then fades. And as you watch, the gray sun sets, silhouetting the hill and a strange-looking structure located at the center of it. Make a perception check with disadvantage because it's a dream.
Okay. Disadvantage. me grab these two. It has been so long. I roll a d20, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You roll 2d20 and then take the lowest result for
Yep.
disadvantage.
That's a 10. That's a 13. My wisdom for perception is 8, so 18.
Wow. I did not realize your perception was so good. Nice.
Yes.
The dream fades and you begin to wake, but just as you begin to stir, you become lucid for a moment and are able to focus on the object at the center of the hill. And the odd forms resolve themselves into the shape of an enormous, towering figure. The figure of the vampire lord Strahd. His eyes open and glare straight into your soul, and you wake up screaming.
Nope.
Make an
don't
insight
like that.
check.
Don't like that. Insight check is 19 plus 5, 24.
Good rolls.
Yes.
Thinking back toward your dream, you force yourself to consider the figure that ended the night for you, and it occurred to you that, in order for the size of the trees around the hill to make any sense, the figure would have to be monstrously tall.
Okay. And the voice whispered that it found me worthy and wanted me to find its spear. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Don't like any of that. If it's like still late at night, I'm not falling back asleep.
You are the first to wake among your friends. As they stir, who is the second to wake?
I'd probably say me between probably not sleeping as well with being fucking cold and just waking up early would probably be a thing for her.
As you wake, Janora, uh, Barovia is colder than you remember. That's the first sensation you feel.
Lovely.
You notice your friend Vesper is already awake, with a wild look of concern in her eyes. More so than usual. The wild look, I mean. Alistair and Irina are both still sound asleep. Looking out at the horizon, you can see that it's just before dawn.
Well, I'm gonna take out some paper and a writing utensil, and I'm just gonna like scribble what I remember seeing from the dream because I'm afraid that I will forget about it as I wake up more and more.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
I'll draw the trees and the really large figure and that
Huh.
stone structure in the hill.
You're still working on it when Irina wakes up, and she notices that you are struggling to uh, struggling to put the image in your mind to form on the page. She reaches into her pack and pulls out a leather-bound case, opening it to reveal a fine set of ink pens and pencils for shading. Maybe this would help, she says.
Um, Thanks. Vesper's still a bit shook.
I would like you to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Sorry, a bunch of
I
my
am-
eBay orders just shipped.
I am not good at that. But it's not a -1.
However, you will have advantage because of the calligraphy supplies.
Okay. Advantage. That makes this 16.
You surprise yourself in your ability to capture at least the general outlines of what you saw. That's concerning, Irina says. Something you'd like to share?
It's a little hard to put into words. This was something I dreamt last night.
I see.
There was
They
this
say
voice.
a picture is worth 1,000.
There was this voice. It wanted me to find this sphere, and I think this person in the middle is Strahd.
I might advise against doing something Strahd wishes of you. From personal experience. She glances away but doesn't elaborate.
Since she said that, would I recognize that voice to be Strahd's, or a voice I've never heard of?
Make an
Because I
insight check.
have heard him talk now.
Yes, you have heard Strahd speak, so yes, make an insight check. And with advantage because you've heard him speak.
Okay. Thank you, Wisdom. That is 17.
You think for a moment, considering your dream, and after a moment's consideration, you conclude that the voice you heard was not Strahd's. Strahd's voice is cold, shallow, almost sharp. It prickles at your nerves when you hear it. This voice was lower, deeper, self-assured, and demanding, but not outwardly threatening.
Does Vesper share that with us?
She's still pretty shaken, so unless you overheard her talk to Irina or ask, she's not gonna say anything.
I mean, I'm awake, so I would have been listening.
Uh-huh.
Just not.
I guess she'll mumble back to Arena and say, I don't think it was Strahd who spoke to me. The voice is different, deeper.
Perhaps this bodes better than it seems on the surface, then.
Hopefully, but for now, let us forget about this. Maybe we'll come across this hill in the future.
Amid this conversation, Alistair, you wake up, and upon hearing the name of Strahd von Sarovich, you are, of course, a bit startled. If you're speaking, Crack, we're not able to hear you.
Here we go again.
Very well. Alistair is a very heavy sleeper and is still snoozing.
It wouldn't be a return to Strahd if Crack didn't have mic issues, so, you know.
You just hear, "Ow!"
Oh, no. Not no.
Alright, let's try this again.
Yes.
Hello,
I
Crack.
agree.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, God. I think it's just time to get a new mic. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, it just, like, and this happened on my laptop too, so, like, it's definitely the mic, but it just decides, some days it doesn't want to get registered, and it won't work. So, you know?
All right, so Alistair is now awake. After hitting the snooze button a few more times.
What's all this about Strahd now?
Vesper's a little more Vespery, and she just shoves the picture that she scribbled to Alistair's face.
Ah, yes, because this explains everything.
I had a dream last night, and a creepy voice wanted me to find a spear. And I saw this.
Well, at least I'm not the only one having visions now. First Argynvost and now whatever this is.
Does this look like Argynvost to you? Maybe it's connected?
Does it?
Is it time for an insight check?
God, does this remind me of Argynvost?
Okay, make an insight check.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I have good insight. I forgot about that. Oh, that doesn't help when I roll a 2. 6.
You're too sleepy.
Yes, you are much too sleepy to be able to judge anyone's dreams at the moment other than your own. Which were, of course, of kibbles and bits.
I honestly can't say. It's been a while since I've seen anything regarding the sword, but off the top of my head, I can't say that it's similar in any relation.
Now that everyone is up and about, you begin gathering your materials together to set out south toward the lair of the evil druids. And as you get everything ready to leave, Davian approaches you and assures you that his people will be keeping watch. He gestures toward the roof and claps his hands, whereupon half a dozen ravens flutter up into the sky and scatter in all directions in the distance. Several more rise up from the trees beyond the horizon to join their brethren, and many, it seems, are flying south toward Yester Hill. We're no fighters, he says, but what little help we can provide through intelligence is yours.
Thank you.
With the sun rising in the morning sky, you set out from the dilapidated homestead, seeing the rest of the Martikovs setting to work, restoring the winery however they can from the damage that was done to it by the druids. As you depart, Erwin says to you, "May the winds be at your back, and failing that, the Keepers of the Feather always will." An hour or two later, you're traveling southward down the road. The trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop in the distance. West of the hill, the lands, the woods, and the sky vanish beneath a towering wall of fog. Make a perception check.
I guess I'll do that. Unless DNC hasn't rolled it if you want to do it.
Yeah, I was looking at I can do it.
Yeah.
$17.
Something is wrong in these woods. What few birds there were before are now silent, all. You feel strange, as though you're being watched. In the distance, you hear the howling of a wolf, and then another. But even they scatter, it seems. The quiet is deafening.
Something's not right here.
You know, honestly, I'm beginning to think that's just par for the course here in Barovia.
Can
But
I
No, I agree, but this is just the might be the dangerous kind.
can I feel if there's a lot of that uh like ill feeling druidic magic that I felt back at the winery?
Make a nature check.
Okay.
come on, Druid, you're good at this.
But it's intelligence.
With advantage as a druid.
Okay, thank you. That was a 3.
Hmm.
That's better. 13 plus 4, 17.
Your connection to nature wanes in this place. You feel icy cold, as though the foul magic of the dark druids corrupts the land below your feet.
I will tell that to the others. And I'll also tell them to see if anything plant-like is moving. And it's not because of the wind.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. 20. Right? Where's perception is... Yes, 20.
Your eyes glance among the trees, and while you don't see any moving trees, you do note that even the wind has stopped. Every leaf, every blade of grass is still. In the distance, you hear the faint clop, 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 clop of a horse along the road. As the sound grows louder, you can hear the struggling breath of what must be a great steed. Clop, 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 clop. What do you do?
I am not going to panic, but I'm gonna look at Alistair to take the lead.
So right now we just hear clopping, you say?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Is there anywhere we can take cover and just
Yeah, that's what I was
Certainly.
thinking.
In the woods.
avoid them?
Easily.
I'll start to move and gesture them to follow me. Just go a little into the woods enough where we can hide, but still see.
Okay, everybody make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Forgot what my stealth is though, actually.
Yes. I have stealth just like insight, but hopefully I don't roll a 2 again.
Oh, I'm rolling really good tonight. This does not bode well for fighting. 18.
All right, let's see here. Ooh, that's very good.
24.
What is 16 plus 7? I'm dumb. That's 20.
Over 20.
3.
23? 23.
What was the lowest score among the party?
Janora, what did you get?
24.
Oh, mine is 18. I'm the lowest.
Okay. Very well. You take cover among the roots of the trees. You note with foreboding that even as you grasp onto the roots, they are cold to the touch. You lie as still as you can, barely breathing, as the sound of the horse approaching grows louder. And then, just out of curiosity, you glance up over the roots and onto the road to see the great steed as it approaches. But this is no mere warhorse. It is a nightmare. A great, towering black horse, wreathed in blue flame from head to toe. And atop it, clad in glistening silver armor, is the figure of Strahd von Zarovich. He does not seem aware
Lovely.
of you, and does not stop as he crosses your path. You hold your breath, desperately hoping that somehow the vampire knows not that you are here. It seems, however, that your efforts to stay concealed have been successful, and he rides by without incident, continuing along his path at a gentle walking pace. The clop, 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 clop grows more faint, and eventually you feel barely brave enough to leave your cover, at least for the moment, and confirm that he is gone out of sight.
Well, this just got a whole lot more complicated.
Yeah. At least we avoided him for now.
But he's heading the direction we're going.
For now.
As you wait for a moment, considering what to do next, you hear, carried along the wind, the echo of a single word, spoken as though a mantra or chant. Golthias.
I think let's cautiously start moving towards the hill once more.
Yeah.
Okay, you continue. So you continue along the trail, and coming closer to the hill, you find dirt trails running along in two concentric rings of cairns that encircle the hillside, Each cairn is a 10-foot high mound of slimy black rocks. Vesper, you feel oddly drawn to one of them.
How oddly drawn? Curious or like I really want to take a look at it?
You really want to take a look at it.
Vesper has no impulse control. She will go look at it.
What do the others do? You're welcome to place yourself on the map somewhere about, like, here.
Here's.
I had to get up first, check to open the window, so I missed some context.
Vesper is weirdly drawn to one of the, like, large stone, like, graves that's around the that's around the hill.
So Vesper just doing Vesper things.
She just really wants to touch it, and it's a creepy hill. Do you stop her?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to stop her.
Okay. How does Vesper respond? And in what way are you attempting to stop her?
Just trying to grab her and just tell her to hold on. Maybe let's not touch the creepy stuff in this place.
But I'm really, really drawn to it. So I'm gonna just roll a d20, and if it's even, I'll listen to you. If it's odd, I'm gonna keep going for it.
Oh boy.
You're lucky I rolled a 2. Vesper will reluctantly follow Janora's lead, but she's gonna keep looking at those cairns. Like, I really want to take a look at them.
It's one very particular one. It's, like, specifically this one.
That has an X
Sorry.
there.
Oh, sorry, this one.
Okay. Ooh. I will pass on my impulse for now, but maybe later I'll head back.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, now that you're at the base of the hill, you can see more clearly that atop the hill is a wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning strikes the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly, 50-foot-tall statue made of tightly woven twigs and packed with black earth. The statue resembles a towering, cloaked man with fangs.
DNC.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no. That's problematic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, welcome
oh,
back.
Am I alive?
I hear you.
I need to get a new fucking Ethernet cord. I don't know what it is. As far as I know, it's like fine, but just sometimes my internet will drop, and I double check that it's not the actual router. But no, I just have to unplug and fucking plug back in the Ethernet.
Hmm.
Well, it has given me some time at any rate to find the appropriate figures.
Oh no. Figures.
I just had a thought.
Yes.
Is this the hill I dreamed of?
Perhaps.
Oh no.
Well, if you feel drawn to the one cairn, I can only imagine that this is indeed the same place.
Yeah, because it's a hill. There's a lot of trees here, and Strahd's here now.
Oh yeah, did we mention Strahd is here?
Unfortunate, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I really want to go check out that cairn.
I may have slightly more pressing issues.
I mean, I stopped you once, but I probably can't stop you from doing it again.
No, you're probably good. I'm picturing Vesper more as like just wants to walk over there, but if you just like hold on to her sleeve, she'll stop moving type of deal.
Okay, cool. We got this. All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Could you lay out a picture of what exactly we're seeing? I think I missed a part of it.
Oh, yes, of course. One moment. Okay, so you are located like here right now, and you're at the base of this large hill. There's a giant wall of fog over here. Around the rings around the hill, you can see many of these like large piles of stones arranged as though a grave. And then at the top of the hill, you can see another like large wall of rock, and towering above it, a 50-foot wooden statue or effigy. I forget where I got this graphic, but it's excellent.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it is very nice.
My first impulse slash thought is to destroy the effigy.
What do the others think of that?
Well, I don't suppose it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
This place is giving bad juju, so I can't imagine the statue is the one good thing in the area.
Can I concentrate on the effigy and see if it's extra bad? Druidic juju?
Make a religion check.
Okay. How religious is Vesper? Where?
Anybody else could make this check if you wanted.
No, I'm good.
15. 11 plus 4.
This kind of structure, it occurs to you, is not the work of a sane mind, nor of one mind alone. This towering effigy of the Dark Lord must have been constructed by dozens of people, animated by some kind of ritualistic fervor. This is not merely a symbol of devotion, but an icon of religious significance, of religious connection. This is a place of worship. As you step into the ground in this area, by the way, your boots depress slightly into the mud. And it is mud, which seems odd to you because it's not raining. Alistair, I'd like you to make a survival check.
You okay? Come on, big money, no whammies. 19.
Your monster hunter's instincts kick in, and you just can't help yourself but notice that as you follow the path up to the top of the hill, you can see the tracks of a great horse. The imprints of the horseshoes seem to have singed the ground.
Mm-hmm. Don't like that.
You lean down to examine one of the hoof prints, and as you're looking at it, you hear the reverberation of a single chanted word. The same word. Golthias. It startles you and you look up. You hear it again. Golthias.
Well, whatever that is, I can almost guarantee it isn't good. We should probably get up there against my better judgment.
Irina glances over to you warily. You know I'm with you, but are you sure this is a good idea?
Not entirely, no, I'll be completely honest with you. But if whatever's up there is in line with Strahd, and if the this is where the druids took one of the gems, right?
Yes.
And with whatever power that those gems contain, it's not good if we just let that continue.
She looks uneasy, but eventually her expression resolves. She reaches behind her and pulls her crossbow from its sling and loads a bolt into it. I don't know how much good this will do, but I suppose there's no harm in trying.
Guess we'll start heading towards it then.
You follow the tracks of uh, the flaming horse.
Do we go by that cairn that I really, really am interested in?
Do you? You certainly can if you'd like.
Because I really, or Vesper really, really wants to go there now, since she's connecting the dots between the dreams.
God damn it, Vesper.
If we pass it, I say go for it, and yeah.
It's along the way.
Yeah, because I was asking if it's along the way.
Yes, it
Vesper
is.
may or may not stealth walk towards it if no one watches her.
Okay. Vesper, roll for stealth.
Aw. 6.
6.
The
So
one time I roll poorly.
so the four of you begin walking up the hill, and Vesper attempts to remain concealed as she veers off the path and walks toward the cairn that she had shown so much interest in. However, she forgets that she's not actually last in the marching order and walks right into Janora.
She was too short. I didn't see.
But at this point, there's no stopping you. You can't help yourself. And you walk straight on toward the mound of rocks. Having gotten there, though, you aren't sure exactly what to do. You're sure that you're meant to be here, but you're not sure why. What do you do with the giant mound of rocks?
Any crevices or holes of mysterious nature?
Not particularly, but, like, you could theoretically just, like, move some rocks if you wanted.
I take up my crowbar.
You have a crowbar?
I've had a crowbar since session 1.
Wow, nice! Make an athletics check with advantage.
It's part of the haunted ones, like, starting at tools. Yay, with advantage, it's an 8.
You jam the crowbar into the mound, and push with all your might, but unfortunately you're not able to get quite enough leverage.
Yeah, I'm a twig.
The rock does not budge. You do, however, make a very loud clanging sound as you jam the metal crowbar into a solid rock. The sound reverberates like a lightning strike.
I love the mental image of us just watching Vesper beeline into these rocks and then shove a crowbar in there.
No one's helping, so she's just gonna do it. She's too invested now.
So what are the rest of you going to do now that Vesper has crossed the Rubicon, so to speak?
Help her? Stop her?
I'm just gonna look the others. Should we go see whatever the hell she's doing, I guess? Yeah, I'm just gonna start going towards there.
Yay!
Sorry about all the flipping. No, not Death House, come on. We're a little bit past that. I don't know why Death House is at the end of the book. Neat. Okay. So working together, the group of you are in fact able to push the boulders aside, and underneath you can see a pile of moldy bones and rusted armor. But searching through the pile of bones, you feel a sharp poking sensation. You recoil, shouting, "Ouch!" But then look closer and find the haft of a spear. In contrast to the bones and rocks and rusted armor around it, the spear seems in perfect condition.
I whisper, I think this was the spear in my dreams.
You grasp onto it and pull it out from the rubble. It's about 5 feet long, with a very sharp bronze point at one end, and another point, though smaller, at the other end. Despite having been buried or partially buried in the ground for who knows how many centuries, you can see along the like indentation along the tang of the spear, you can see specks of still fresh blood. When you grip the haft of the spear, the voice returns from your dreams and speaks to you. Go and kill my child. Rule with Kavan's blessing.
I guess I'll keep the spear for now. Do I feel any weird sensations when I hold on to it?
Unlike virtually everything else around you, the shaft of the spear is warm.
That's a good sign.
So we keep going then, now that Vesper's fulfilled her hyperfixation?
Yes. She's got a spear and a staff now, just hanging on her back.
Is Vesper going to add Asperger's syndrome as a flaw?
No, it's just a creepy vision.
I will say from personal experience, not exactly a flaw. Sure feels like it sometimes, though. Anyway, let's see. You reach the top of the hill and find yourself amid the stone circle. At the center of it is the giant wooden statue. Let me go ahead and pull this up. There we are. I would like you to place yourselves in this general area.
I'm gonna hang in the back.
To your great relief, Strahd is nowhere to be found, and it seems that the stone circle is deserted. There are fires still burning, but only embers now in a few pits around the giant statue. Make a survival check.
Who would like to make the roll?
Um,
Don't matter. I'm alright at it, so.
I don't think Vesper is really in survival mode right now.
That is fair.
Is it me or you, Craig?
It doesn't matter. You haven't done too much yet. You can roll.
That's fair. So anyways, that's a 5.
Oh no.
And another d20 to dice scale.
Okay, well, in that case, all that happens is you hear once again the chant of Gulthias. This time it's different, though. Closer. As though the one speaking it is somewhere nearby.
The effigy's right there.
It sure is.
Do you guys want
If
me
you
want to
do the thing, I'm here for it.
Crack?
Yeah, no, I'm go for it.
Alright. I talked about this in party chat. I would like to use Call Lightning and strike the effigy with lightning.
Oh, neat!
Because I just got that spell and I really want to use it.
Awesome. So how does that spell work exactly? Could you read the description?
Yes, let me go look for it. A storm cloud appears 100 feet above you. It fails if there's insufficient room, but we're outside. I point to a spot within range. My range is 60. Okay. Creatures within 5 feet of the point take 3d10 lightning damage, half if it's saved. I can use the action every single turn, because it's concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is it stormy weather?
Yes, definitely.
If it's stormy weather, add 1d10 of extra damage.
Ooh, sick.
Yep. So 4d10 in this case.
Okay, cool.
But am I 60 feet of it? How does one measure again?
With this.
Yes.
So just let's pick up Vesper. There she is, and now we can go. So you are currently 60 feet here.
No,
So
no.
you would need. So in order to be closer enough to do this, you would need to be like within this ring, roughly.
Okay. I'll
me see
tell
if that's
the
true.
others. If I
Yeah,
can
you
get
need to
close-
be within like the inner stone circle to be able to
Okay.
do it.
I'll tell the others. If I can get close enough, I can call down lightning, and we can destroy that.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Alistair is not. Alistair's not screwing around and draws his sword. Irina takes the hint and shoulders her crossbow.
Yeah.
She glances around, awaiting targets. God, Kyle, stop.
If that's the plan, I'm going to preemptively wild shape into my dragon form.
Question, are you in fact able to cast spells while wild shaped?
Um, because this is a, it's my Circle of Stars starry form, so it's like, it's just called the dragon form.
So I know that I know that Circle of Stars behaves a little differently from other
Yeah.
types of druid, but usually you can't cast spells while shaped unless you have a specific feature that lets you do that. But is there a specific exception for this one? It seems like there might be because you're not like taking the form of an animal or something.
Yeah,
You're just like,
this one helps me maintain concentration on spells.
oh well, in that case, yeah, certainly
Yeah.
like it would be ridiculous if it didn't let you
It
cast
just
spells.
says that, so I don't know if I can cast spells, but it feels like I can cast spells, so I can keep.
I'm gonna say yes because A, it makes sense, and B, like
Mhm.
that form would be useless otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are now in your wild shape form. What are you guys gonna do next?
I presume keep going until we either are interrupted by something or get to the inner circle, in which case, kaboom.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna walk in a straight line toward it?
Did we want to attempt stealth or not?
Stealth might be helpful, but I don't know if Alistair's probably just it's right there. Let's go destroy it.
And that
Fair enough.
chanting is making me really nervous. Because this is a spooky circle of magic chanting, and I don't like the sounds of that.
Okay. Alistair, since you're by far the most gung-ho about this, I'm going to say that you're the one who is leading as you move forward toward the, like up the hill toward the stone circle. And as you reach this point, I'm going to put everybody else kind of nearby. Make a dex save.
What's my dex? It's good, but +7. That is a 26.
Jeez.
I rolled a 19.
Your finely honed instincts protect you as all of a sudden, out of one of these many graves that are dug into the ground surrounding the statue, the thick, wiry, muscled arm of a great warrior bursts forth from the ground and grabs at your ankle. You dodge out of the way just in time, but then the other arm bursts out holding a massive axe and throwing aside the pile of soggy mud that had been covering him. The rest of the body of this hulk of a man bursts forth and lunges at you, roaring wildly, his eyes full of hatred and absent any kind of apparent mental faculty. As this man attacks, so his friends all also burst forth. Oh, cool. They gave me exactly enough to place all of the monsters in the encounter. And I think actually for convenience's, or for balance's sake, I'm gonna switch this so that this guy is a berserker, and this will be a druid. So give me a moment so that I can name these. Otherwise, it will be impossible to keep them straight. The enemies here are all similarly squalid, with wild, tangled hair and soggy, fetid clothing. Wait, are there? Oh, whoops. Too many druids. Cool. I think we've got them all labeled correctly now. And positioned correctly, I hope. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's on grid. Nice. Okay, here we go. Roll for initiative. We ended up with Genora first, with 21. So there's a total of 6 druids and 6 barbarians. Wait, did the druids all roll a 19? How did that happen?
Lol.
They did indeed. But
yeah, I guess they all rolled a 19 somehow. That's incredible. They're not set to a specific initiative value, so that is just a gigantic coincidence. Amazing.
congrats, you
somehow has
won
less
the
health.
lottery.
Yeah, like, how much of an astronomical chance is that?
I mean, it's 1 to the 20th times, or it's 1 in 20 times 6. So, like, 1 in 200th? Or 1 in 200? No, they're multiplied. So, 6. Wait, there's no way that can be right. Wow, yeah, the odds of that are, like, astronomical. That they would all roll exactly 19. Anyway, this isn't important. Let's go on. Genora, your turn.
Am I able to see the guy up here?
So I'm gonna say that these little cliff areas are about the height of a person. So they're about, well, they're about the height of a human. they're taller than you.
Me.
So you do not have line of sight to either of these guys. You can kind of see this guy maybe.
I guess I'll move forward then and attack the one attacking Alistair.
Okay.
No, that's not. There we go. Have to remember how to monk. Right, yeah, punch.
See, was that so hard?
I'm gonna assume a 9 misses.
Yes.
Oof.
Not a
Let's
great
find
start.
that extra
Hopefully your
attack.
next rolls will be better. All right, we're level 5 now. We have extra attack.
Yes.
You guys are probably pretty close to level 6, aren't you?
I think we're at least like halfway there.
Neat.
Level 6.
I have no idea.
4,000 XP. Yeah, we need 4,000. Quick question for
Mhm.
XP allotment.
Yeah.
Are we down to 4 people now?
Yes.
Or is okay? Then I'll start tracking as 4 going forward.
Just so yeah, I guess to clarify, unless I hear otherwise, I'm going to assume that it's just going to be the 4 of us.
Okay.
Maybe that'll change. It would be nice if that changed, but
Mhm.
I'm perfectly happy to continue and indeed complete this campaign with just the 4 of us.
Okay.
I think that a party of you 3 plus Arena is totally reasonable.
Yeah.
And it'll make it harder, which is ideal.
Very Curse of Strahd.
Curse of Strahd is supposed to be hard.
Uh-huh. All right. Thank you.
Related question, because it's been a while.
Okay.
Underline for like 9 and 6. Line's got to be on the bottom, right? On a D20, or dots on the however it is.
Underline is on the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Same with Dot.
So what's 9 plus 16?
15? If you do
I
9
don't.
plus
Whatever 9 plus 7 is.
Oh, then yeah. 16.
That would be 16. Which hits.
Oh boy.
By the way, my girlfriend and I, sorry, my fiance now, and I watched Kung Fu Panda yesterday for the first time for both of us. And so now when Shinore is attacking, I'm just picturing her doing like the moves from that.
As you should. Also 5 damage.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action for my other unarmed strike. So. $12?
12 is a miss.
Alright. That's all I got then.
Okay.
Did you watch the first Kung Fu Panda or the newest one that came out?
The first one. Neither of us have seen any of them. Okay. So they have a 30 feet movement, so he's just going to try and move toward whoever. There we go. Double moving. Vesper, it's your turn.
probably should not just dash straight towards the thing. Because I think we should deal with these two first. I'm pretty sure from this distance I can moonbeam them.
Okay. Place your moonbeam token.
Okay. Guiding bolt. Hunter's mark. I think it disappeared during the great shift of tabletops.
Oh, sorry. Well, in that case, I'll just make another one. I actually don't know if you ever had a token specifically for this, but now you do.
Okay.
There we go. Feel free to place that wherever you'd like.
Okay, it's a 5x40 cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna do it on this druid. Does that reach him?
It does not.
Okay. Regardless, he has to sprint to get to us, and this guy might fling spells at us, so I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Yep.
So, does that hit him immediately? The effect?
I think when it starts his turn, it's gonna hit him.
I know it definitely hits him when it starts his turn. I thought it also applies right away, doesn't it? Or am I
think
thinking...
that's a GM rule. Like,
Really?
properly, it shouldn't, but some people just have it work regardless.
Let me check. Because now I'm curious. Because I think it definitely works that way in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but I think Baldur's Gate like made it that way, so it felt more of like an impactful spell.
I know. Oh, yeah. Rules as written, it does not apply until that creature's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay, well, it does not apply immediately then.
Yeah.
I see no reason not to play that rules as written. Unless, like, we remember specifically that I've been doing otherwise? Because I don't want to change it up on you. But
I think we flipped and flopped because we keep forgetting between sessions.
Okay, fine. In that case, from now and going forward, it will work the way that the book seems to imply that it does. I'm not creating a house rule for the purpose of making Moonbeam better.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you know what? Here's going to be my house rule. Since we've been flip-flopping on it, it does apply immediately, but only at night.
Okay.
Because at night the moon's out.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's fair.
But it's
Is
daytime.
it currently nighttime? Okay, there you go. I'll put a little
When
note.
the moon hits your eye like a big fucking moonbeam.
I'll put a note for house rule.
All right. Is that all you're doing on your turn, or are you also moving?
Let me just put the house rule so we don't have to repeat the discussion again. Let me put myself in an actual square. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm gonna start inching towards the effigy, basically.
Okay. Alright, so that druid will start his turn in the moonbeam, so he'll need to make the save.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and roll that. Where did I put my dice? Here. What kind of save is it?
Con save.
Con save, got it.
Let me get my D10.
Six.
Yeah, that definitely does not save at all.
Very well. How much damage?
My 2d10 got me 9 plus 4, 13.
Okay. That druid is going to run away from the moonbeam. And toward the wooden effigy. All of the other druids are going to stay in place, and with their action, they will chant, Golthias!
I don't like that.
That's not good. Yo, all the druids got it.
It is Irina's turn. Just notice that these figures are quite large compared to you guys. They're not meant to be that gigantic. They are still medium. The berserkers are large men, but not like they're not.
But
like
they're
giants.
not large, like literally.
All right, I gotta remember what Irina can do.
All I remember is she's a battle master.
Yes. She is going to move to back up Vesper. And she's going to first shoot this wildling enforcer with a disarming attack. Oops. Man, extra attack makes her so much more useful. She rolled a 26, which is a hit. What a shock. So that's going to be 2d8 damage plus 4. 12 damage to this berserker. 1. And it also needs to make a strength save or drop its weapon. It made the save, so it does not drop the weapon. And with her second attack, she's going to spend her bonus action to give Alistair a melee attack as a reaction.
Ho ho!
Commander strike.
I might as well make use of that before my turn comes around.
Mm-hmm.
So
Look him up, Alistair.
let's see. That is a dirty 20 to hit,
What?
and unnatural.
You could have just said 20.
Okay, well,
If you say 20 and not critical, I will assume it's not critical.
Or
Okay.
not natural 20.
Okay. It's regular 20.
It's a hit. They're wearing hide armor. It's a hit.
Hooray! Alright, let's see here. I need a D8. Where's my D8 at? There's my D8. Alright. Ooh, that's almost max. 13 slashing.
Cool.
Ooh.
This wildling enforcer now has the status "feeling it now, Mr. Krabs." Why is that hard-coded? I wish it was not hard-coded that way.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, you mean your stat block thing?
Okay, well, that's Arena's turn, so now it is Alistair's turn.
Alrighty.
So you get more
I'm
attacks.
First and foremost, going to activate my Crimson Right with my bonus action. So,
You got it.
Alright, not too bad. I take 2 damage.
I got you.
Very good.
Alrighty. And now I'm going to throw an attack at the bastard. Oh, wait, that's not a d20, that's a d12.
Maybe don't roll one of those for an attack.
That is a 16.
Got him.
Alrighty. That's gonna be 8 slashing and 4 lightning.
Nice.
Alrighty, let's do it again. Extra attack, hooray.
For the future, just to simplify things, I would prefer if you're going to attack the same target twice and your second attack choices don't depend on your first attack, just roll both attacks together so we can combine all the damage.
Okie dokie. So that's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Also a hit.
Alrighty. That is, that's gonna be 13 slashing and 3 lightning.
Very nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Berserker 4 is going to run. And run some more. This guy is mad that Alistair is attacking him, and so he is going to roar at you barbarically and activate Reckless Attack. So he will have advantage on all of his melee attacks, but all attacks against him will have advantage as well until his next turn. He's got a +5. He rolled 2 10s. 15.
No.
Do they have extra attack? Nope, they don't. So he just attacks you once and misses. And also leaves himself open. I should probably mark which ones have Reckless Attack active, because they sometimes will and sometimes won't. So I'm going to generate a token for that. Moment. Reckless.
Oh. I read Call Lightning wrong. Sort of.
Oh?
Oh. I have to be within 120 feet. The radius of the storm is 60.
Oh my. That's quite large.
Wildly different.
Yeah, that's
That takes a change. I'm just gonna start lightning my next turn.
Understandable.
I was like, I'm reading this wrong. And am I reading this wrong?
This one's going to get in your way. This one is going to attack Vesper. And he will also activate Reckless. $19.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Let me confirm. Yes.
Okay. He deals... I get to roll a d12.
Whoa.
11 slashing damage to Vesper. There we go.
I'm feeling it now, Mr. Crab.
Oh no.
You are, in fact.
I am? Okay.
Yeah, according to the tracker.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's now Janora's turn.
One second, gotta clean my glasses.
Alright, I gotta roll for concentration. I got hit.
Oh, yes.
Natural 20.
Okay, you're good.
Hey.
Moonbeam is
That's
still
kind
active.
Kind of a waste of a natural 20, but you know.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure I roll.
you really did well, making sure you didn't drop that spell.
You generate a second Moonbeam.
Oh, if only.
You know, there are some GMs who would probably rule it that way, and that's not a good idea. Don't do that.
I guess it depends on what kind of campaign you're going for.
Maybe.
Like a one-shot, you just feel like a god campaign, that'd be funny.
Yes, definitely. I tend to think that critical hits are a thing that is meant to like make melee characters feel strong, generally. It's a threat that you have to worry about with melee attacks and ranged attacks, but is generally not a thing with spells. There are spells that can crit, but most don't. And I think it should stay that way. Spells are already very strong. They don't need help.
It's almost like casters are the favorite child.
Imagine critting on Fireball.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's just called being, fire sorcerer, right?
This is technically true.
It's like, sorcerer has a thing where they can, like, re-roll ones on damage of a particular element.
Yeah.
And if you pick fire, then you can just, like, all of my dice are sixes. Wow, how'd that happen? I'm gonna turn casting Fireball into a game of Yahtzee.
I'm close enough in range with him where if I move, it'd be an opportunity attack, right?
Correct. As a monk, though, you could Step of the Wind.
Yeah, I could. I was debating if I
Maybe
wanted to
waste your
use my
key point,
bonus
though.
action for that.
Oh, does that actually require a key point? I don't remember. It does in Baldur's Gate.
It does.
Gotcha. One of the things that's nice about having Shadowheart be rogue and monk is that I have a lot of flexibility for what I'm doing with my bonus actions.
Yeah.
So she can disengage without or dash without having to spend key points. But if she wants to, she can still spend it on dodge, which is useful.
Yeah, I'll spend my 2 points so I can disengage and come over here and help these guys.
Okay, good idea. Yeah, that's not a bad plan because he's still reckless, so he would still get advantage against you on the opportunity attack. But now you get advantage against this guy.
Alright, yeah. Let's punch him. Let's see. 20.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oh boy, max damage, so 12.
Damn.
Ooh. That's what he gets for hitting me before you're 11.
And now I'll punch him again. Another 20.
What? Oh, God.
Jeez.
What's your plus bonus to that?
Plus 7.
Okay.
I
that
rolled
explains
two
it.
13s.
That explains everything now.
And on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, minimum damage, I rolled a 1, so 5.
Aw.
But that's all I got now.
Okay. Enforcer 6. Is he in range to do anything yet? Not quite. So he's just going to continue running. And annoy Alistair.
No.
Vesper.
Okay. I really want to call lightning, but I am surrounded. And I have a moonbeam.
Enemy is quite literally everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what I have for bonus action economy. I remember not much.
Yeah, Druid's not known for being the best at that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I think in general Druid is quite strong, but it loses some efficiency by having to have both the wild shape and spellcasting stuff be useful.
Yeah.
So you're kind of splitting the things that you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Circle of Moon is my favorite. All I gotta worry about is going into an animal form and wrecking shit.
I think Starry Form also fixes that somewhat because you're still you. You just get bonuses depending on which form.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I think Starry Form is entirely reasonable as like a caster focused druid. But you're right. Circle of Moon also does that.
Cool. I've got Misty Step. I forgot.
Oh, you too.
Yes.
Neat.
Yep.
Blink.
5. 5. 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. Okay. I blink to there. And do I move the moonbeam? No, I use a spell. I can't really use another spell. Yeah, moonbeam. Okay, so moonbeam can go. Use an action to move at 60. Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely make that.
Right. This guy's squished up, so I'll hit this guy.
Well, if you place it like, if you place
Right in
it
the
like,
middle?
yeah, you could place it like here, and it would hit
Oh.
both of them without hitting your friends.
Ah, right. As long as you don't stick a hand in there.
The moonbeam isn't like confined to the grid.
Okay.
I mean, bit of a problem when punching things is my thing, but it'll be fine.
You have a pokey stick. But yeah, I will do that.
Well, as it is, it'll only hurt these 4 squares. So, unless Noran wants to go here, then you're fine.
Okay, but Yeah, that will be my turn then.
Okay. The druids will once again spend their turn chanting Golthias.
No, stop.
Oh, Golthias, their tree with pew pew.
Oh, by the way, Vesper, you've now walked up to the
Inner
center
circle.
of the circle.
Uh-huh.
So I'd like you to make a nature check.
I should be good at that. I'm a bit panicked. I rolled a 10.
You notice that the base of this giant wooden effigy seems to be ringed with creeping vines that are rising out of the earth below it.
1.
Now it is Irina's turn, and she has found herself in melee now. So she's going to use a bonus action to switch to her rapier, and then she's going to use her first. I don't know if I'm action surging right now, but for the moment, I will use both of my first 2 attacks against the one that I have advantage against. Shock horror, I know. Hit and hit. Cool. So that's going to be a total of 2d8 damage. Plus 8. Jesus, max damage. So she dealt 24 damage to this guy.
Damn.
God damn.
Ooh.
That is 1, yeah. And because we have this opportunity, she is now going to action surge so that she can attempt to do that again. I'm going to make the first attack against that damage guy and see if... Actually, no, it's actually not possible. Well, she wouldn't know that. I was going to say it's not possible for her to kill it in a single attack, but she doesn't know that, so she's using both attacks against him. Oh, good thing it's plus 7. That's a hit. And hit. So once again, she hits twice, and that is enough. So she runs that guy through, and he's now dead. As he falls to the ground, you can see a pool of fresh blood erupt from the wound that she inflicted in him. And I would like Genora, who is the closest player character nearby, to make a medicine check.
Oh boy. $20.
2 things occur to you. First, although these people have risen from the ground, this person obviously just like actually died, and there's like blood. So clearly these people were not like zombies or like animated skeletons or something. They were people. And also, the amount of blood that is coming out of this guy, given a wound like that, is way less than would be expected. And as you look at the ground under his corpse, you can see that the blood is like seeping into the soil, and it's being like sucked out of him, and after a moment, all that's left is a husk that is like pure white, like an albino.
Oh, lovely. That's great. Love this place.
Isn't Barovia the greatest?
Yeah.
No.
What did I miss?
These things ain't right.
What did I miss? I went to go get a snack. What did I
The ground is eating people.
Oh.
Irina killed a guy, and then his corpse fell to the ground, and like all the blood got sucked out of it.
Oh.
And it was very much a guy, not like a zombie, because it was like,
Oh yeah, this
Blood.
was a person. This was not like a zombie or something. It was a guy.
Like I said, the ground's eating people.
He's dead, and now his body has no blood.
Let's blow up this hill.
What's new in Barovia? You know, who fucking cares at this point?
I feel every session at this point for me and you, our characters, is just like, okay, is this like Barovia weird, or is this weird? Roll a die.
If we ever actually manage to leave Barovia, we're just gonna have like nothing surprise us anymore.
Yep.
You guys are like, Vesper is actually normal.
Yeah.
Comparatively at those points.
Vesper's normal is other people's weird. Alright, Alistair, it's your turn.
Oh boy, it's time to become werewolf. Bonus action hybrid transformation.
Okay.
I don't feel like moving my model.
Yeah, I can take care of it.
Oh well, yeah, it's okay. Well, thank you.
One moment. I just have to set his initiative so that it's the same as yours.
Gotcha.
There we go. Now it is Hybrid's turn.
Hooray!
Do you have his meters matched properly?
Yes.
Good.
Alrighty, time for attacks. Oh god, there goes my phone. Time to schmack the guy that is currently reckless, because why not? Alright, let's see. First is 19 plus whatever, which is almost certainly a hit.
Yep.
And then second attack is a 19 again. Or, well, yeah. So then I need 2 of these. Alright. So that's going to be a total of 10 lightning damage, and then I can math. 5, 6 is 11, and then plus 3? No, plus 5 is 21 slashing damage.
Oh yeah, you eviscerate that guy. He's totally dead.
Huzzah!
So you slash that guy and like just straight up disembowel him, and he collapses into the grave that he rose from. And as he does, bloody vines wrap around his body and squeeze his corpse until all of the blood is gone from him.
Oh, that's even worse.
I don't like that.
So that's what I missed. Got it.
And then I will take the opportunity of attack from this wild folk man, because I want to start making my way towards the druids. I don't like that they're chanting shit. Hit me if you dare.
He will try. 9.
No.
He does not succeed.
Good try, buddy. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. This guy, does he have enough movement to get to you? No, not quite. So instead, he's going to go over and hit Genora. Or try to, anyway.
Oh boy.
I forgot to activate Reckless Attack. Oh well. He rolled a 9.
No.
Very well. This guy is the like cold, calculating tactician of this group of barbarians and refuses to activate Reckless Attack. Mostly because he was like the dunce out of this group, and nobody taught him how to use that technique.
Aw, poor buddy.
He's stupid even for barbarian's sake.
Ow.
This person needs to make a con save.
Mm-hmm. I'll roll the dice. Ooh, 10.
You have a +3 on con. Nice. Barbarian.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
He rolled a nat 20. 23.
Aw.
Oof.
Okay, he takes half.
Which is?
Thankfully, I die. 9 plus 8. 17. Half it.
17 is half the damage or half of 17?
Half of 17.
Okay. So that would be 9. Barbarians are not known for being especially bright, so he's just going to stand there in the moonbeam and take it.
Oh.
Reckless Attack, activate, and he's going to attack Irina. He rolled a 21, which is... What is her proficiency bonus? +3. Ah, shoot, yeah. Even with Defensive Duelist, that is still not quite enough to deflect it, so she's just going to have to tank the damage. Oh well. The one chance I get to use that ability. He rolled max damage. Why not? She takes 15 HP.
Damn.
That's what you get for not being proficient enough, Irina. Take some lessons. This guy is going to attempt to intercept Alistair. It is back to Genora.
Alright, well this asshole just ran up and tried to hit me, so I'm gonna hit him back. $18.
Got him?
$7 damage. Second one definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I keep rolling fucking ones for my damage? Another 5.
It's okay. You just have to roll the ones out of your dice.
The game knows we haven't played in a bit. You know, the dice are rusty. Just you gotta let them wake up.
Have you blown on them?
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
That works for craps players, right? That's what people in casinos do, I thought.
They do a lot, but yes.
Or is that illegal? That
They
seems
do
like the
many.
kind of thing the casino wouldn't be happy about.
Yeah. I don't know for sure.
Whatever, I don't play table games. This is a problem for other people to worry about.
Yeah, I'll just use my bonus action to go for one more punch. I don't want to waste the key point yet.
You got it.
And that one's probably a miss.
What'd you roll?
4 for 7, yeah. 11.
Yeah, that's a miss. This guy is somehow not, like, dead or under attack. He is going to gang up on Alistair so that he can exploit the flank there.
Ah, he doesn't even need to go, Reckless.
Correct. I rolled a 23.
Yes.
$12 damage.
Ow. Oh, wait. Is this a magical or silvered source?
Neither.
Nice. I only take 6.
Just a regular axe. It's really rusty though, so you'll need a tetanus shot.
No. It was in a grave.
Damn Tetris.
All right, Vesper's turn.
All right. I'm going to dissipate the moonbeam.
Okay.
Okay. Vesper's going to draw out her staff, and she's going to call lightning the area. So
Okay.
I need to pick a source, and that will be the center of a 60 feet radius of the storm. So
Nice.
each turn, I pick a point within that radius, and then I can deal 4d10 damage if it doesn't save.
Cool. Where are you placing it? Let's go. I will go
Um,
ahead and create a marker for that.
Let's see. I want to make sure the effigy is within the radius. So,
Well, why don't we place it here for now? I'm going to say that as long as the entirety of the effigy is within the radius, it will work.
okay.
So, like, anything within 60 feet of this location will be fine.
In that case, yeah, for cinematic purposes, I'll put it right in the middle of the effigy
Okay.
because I really want this thing dead. And
You got it.
Vesper wouldn't want to think of like, oh, if I put it here, then this and that.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a particularly Vesper thing to do.
The source is the middle. So I'm
All
gonna
right,
roll-
so Vesper takes the opportunity to blink away from the attacking barbarians who are distracted by her martial allies. She sneaks through the crumbling stone statue or crumbling stone pillars and plinths, then raises her staff high. You speak the appropriate words, and the clouds that are casting intermittent bolts of lightning down upon the various stones in the circle all coalesce into a single black cloud above the effigy of Strahd, and a massive bolt of lightning strikes the top of the statue square in Strahd's forehead.
My
roll for
storm
damage.
sorcerer would be proud. Let's see. It is. Right, let me get the calculator. 2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 6. 20.
20 damage, nice. Let me see, do I have one of these things?
The exact medium of 4d10. Very nice.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming it cannot roll to save on the attack and
Oh,
have it.
absolutely not. Hold on a sec. There we go. Just to track how much damage has been done to it. When the lightning strikes the statue, you hear a shriek, which comes not from the druids and not even from the statue, but you could swear it comes from the ground.
Oh.
The druids, once again, chant, Golthias!
No. Stop.
Irina is going to use a bonus action for Second Wind. That's always D8 plus fighter level, right?
I think so.
Yes. Second win, yeah.
She heals 9 damage then.
Oh, wait, yeah, no. Is a fighter a D8 or a D10? It's a D10, right?
It's a D8, it's a D10 hit die, yeah, why?
Isn't it just a hit die?
No.
Not a... Oh, well, never mind.
I thought second win was your hit die plus fighter level.
Oh, let me check. Because now I'm not sure. Because I've heard 2 different things. Yeah, it's D10. You're right. Watch me roll lower. Nope, I rolled an 8. So.
Hooray!
So she heals for 13. That's pretty good healing. And then she'll attack this guy twice. That's a hit, just barely, and another hit. Again, that's almost max damage. So that's 22. Cool. Alistair.
Okie dokie. Let's see. I will attack Enforcer 6 because he's the one that slapped me. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. The one is a 25 to hit, and the other is a 21 to hit.
Both hit.
Alrighty. Where's my D8? There it is. That will be... Ooh, that's pretty good. That's going to be 11 lightning damage, and then 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 10 is 21, 23 slashing.
Pretty solid hit. Is that it for Alistair?
Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything meaningful with my bonus action. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Enforcer 4 is... Oh, this is the guy who's smart, but also stupid.
Yes. Correct.
So he's gonna move to flank Irina, which is smart, but it also takes a
Opportunity
attack of opportunity from Genora, which is stupid.
Alright. Come on, dice.
So in
I
character.
love this guy. Can we bring him to our side? He seems fun.
Yep. Alright.
Got him.
Yep. And almost max damage. 11.
Okay. And then he's going to attack Irina. And he rolled a 19. And finally, Irina is going to use her reaction to use Defensive Duelist and not get hit.
Hooray!
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Good job, Irina.
I
think
mean,
that's
hey,
the
she's
first
been
time
rolling
she's
like
used
20
that
something
feat that I
damage,
gave
so...
her at first level.
Chekhov's gun finally came into fruition.
It sure did. Meanwhile, the other one is still, like, raging, so... he's gonna deactivate Reckless, though.
Well,
Because he's now
smart.
flanking. So he doesn't need it anymore. And that is a hit that Irina cannot reduce. Also, she already used a reaction. 11 damage. This one is going to attack Alistair, also flanking. 22.
Yep.
5 damage. Mundane.
Nice.
So you only take 3. Back to Genora.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come punch this asshole.
You could flank him. Is there a reason you're not doing that?
Flank you,
Right,
fools.
yeah, no, I meant to, and I was distracted.
Okay.
But then sometimes I swear I hover over the thing, and then it'll move it, like, to the right.
I know. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to be presumptuous, but I also don't want to, like, penalize you for doing something that is not ideal when you could easily have done otherwise.
Come on, little dwarf woman.
Yeah, I hit 17.
Yay!
Good.
Don't roll min.
I did not. Another 7, so another 11
Nice.
damage.
You guys are doing very well on defeating the berserkers.
We have unfortunately not touched any of the druids, and that's what scares me.
That's not true. You
Oh,
moonbeamed.
yeah,
one
that
of
is
them.
true.
Yeah.
this one man over here.
Second attack also hit, and that's another 9 damage.
Nice.
Bonus action for the last hit.
Cool.
Does 14 hit?
Yes.
That's 3 fucking 7s in a row.
Hey, that's pretty lucky.
Irina
Another
has also
11
rolled
damage.
like 3 7s. How many damage points?
Another 11.
Okay. That is some impressive punching.
And
That it for
only
Janora?
one more level till it's magical punches.
Ooh.
Oh, you can punch ghosts.
Pokemon told me that shouldn't be possible.
Are you saying that Janora doesn't have Scrappy? Come on.
Correct. She used foresight.
Ah, yeah, Monk. You're right.
God, what a worthless Pokemon move, though.
It's okay in a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Sometimes you absolutely need your fighting type to be able to hit something that is ghost type.
Fair enough.
Like the one time that solves your problem, it's totally worth it.
What I really need though is for them to give us like an equivalent to false swipes that can hit fucking ghosts.
That would be nice.
What? So like it can hit ghosts, but it can't KO?
Yeah. Just to make catching certain things easier, especially shinies.
Oh, okay. I thought there was. I assumed you meant that there was some kind of like tactical value to that. And for all I know, maybe there is. I don't know. I'm not that good at Pokemon. Anyway, we are on number 6, who is still flanking Alistair, and for some reason that has not changed. So he's just going to continue attacking you with advantage. That's another hit. You take 7 slashing damage, reduced to 4. Vesper.
Hitting the statue.
Okay.
I like these dice.
Hmm.
I am surprised. 28.
Ooh.
Oh my.
A 9, a 7, a 6, and a 6. So that'd be 48 now on your counter.
Mm-hmm. A second bolt of lightning strikes the top of the statue, blasting many of the lashed together logs and twigs that make it. A bunch of burning detritus falls to the ground.
Then, at the same time, because that spell was already active and in place, I'd like to cast Healing Word on Irina.
Okay.
She should be. Yeah, she's 60.
Oh, easily.
Within
Yeah.
range. Okay. So let me roll my d4. That's a 2 plus 10.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That it for Vesper's turn?
Yes.
Okay. The druids again shout Golthius. Irina is going to first attack the guy that is flanked. She crits him.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So I get to roll 2d8 plus 4. Ah. That's 8 damage. She kills this guy as well.
Hooray!
So Irina turns and as Janora delivers a punch staggering him, she runs her rapier straight through his back and then kicks his body away, It lands on this bonfire and catches fire. Uh, the vines, nevertheless, swallow it up.
Oh,
It's not afraid of fire.
it wanted some barbecue. Leave it alone.
She still has one additional attack. What's Janora's speed?
What was that?
What's your speed?
35 feet.
Oh yeah, monk.
Mm-hmm. So half of that would be rounded up, I guess, to 20, right?
Yeah.
Think so? Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to use maneuvering attack so that Janora can immediately flank this guy.
Oh.
Alright.
So let's go ahead and see if I hit first. Nope, I rolled a nat 1. Never mind.
Oh,
Rip.
from a 20
In that
to a
case, Irina is going to sidestep this way to give you an opening. It is now Alistair's turn.
Alright. How is Wild Folk Enforcer 6 looking?
He is bloodied.
Alright. I will send one attack his way at first, because I don't want to waste both on him if I potentially kill him. That is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, and then damage is 11 slashing and 4 lightning.
Okay.
Damn, okay. Well, I'll throw the other one at him since he's not dead. That is a 14 to hit.
Also a hit.
Yay. Oh, that's very sad. 7 slashing and 1 lightning.
Not dead. Sorry.
Son of a
Oh.
bitch. Curse my dice. Is there anything I can do with my bonus action?
Can you
don't
bite him?
know. Yeah, no, I can't do that because I attacked with my longsword, not my claws. Can't do that yet. Can't do that. Well, damn. Yep. Doesn't look like I can do anything, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay. Enforcer 4. This is the smart guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Who's also stupid.
He's the intelligent idiot.
Yeah, he's the one who flanked but got hit by Janora.
So he is going to recognize that he's going to be flanked anyway, and so he's going to reckless attack.
Oh boy.
He's reckless, which is stupid, but he knows that it doesn't matter, so that's smart.
Glad I healed her.
Nobody taught him the technique properly, though, so he missed.
Oh.
Good job, worst barbarian. All that guy did was he like read Conan once, and like felt like, okay, I can probably do this.
All I can picture now is the fucking idiot savant sound effect from Fallout 4 whenever this guy does something.
DNC, it's Maximus.
Oh, god damn it, you're right.
Alistair, you got hit again.
Yay.
4 damage.
Yay.
You're tar pitting them well.
You're an absolute tank.
It was what I was born to do.
Janura.
Alright, let's come punch this dumbass.
Yeah.
He thinks he's crazy like a fox. Unfortunately for him, he's actually crazy like Fox News.
Only one of the 2 attacks hit.
No! Even with advantage?
Oh shit, right, advantage.
You
Hello.
reckless and flanked.
You should reroll the first one too in case it's a crit.
Alright, yeah, then both of them hit.
Got it. Damage?
$21 total.
Nice.
And if he's still alive, then I'll use my bonus action punch.
He is still alive. For now.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'll just flurry of blows.
You do you.
Well, the first one's a nat 20.
Hey.
And the second one's a normal hit, so let's see what we got here. So total between the 2 attacks, but crit whatever. 30 damage.
So, Janora, you did the, like, palm hit technique that just, like, stops his heart. And he just, like,
Yeah.
you punched him in the chest, and then he just instantly died. His lifeless body falls to the ground, whereupon it is devoured by vines.
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying the heart-pounding grave-digging tour.
I love it. Janora, probably not.
Alistair, does a 19 hit you?
It meets, so yes.
Really? Okay. You...
Oh wait,
you
no,
take a-
I forget. I get a +1 to AC in my because resilient hide. I'm not wearing heavy armor, so I have a 20 right now.
Very well. It missed then.
Hooray!
You had too much fur. It deflected the attack. Vesper, your turn.
Oh, okay. Some highs and some lows. I preemptively rolled. 10 plus 4 plus 1 plus 8. 23.
You call down a third bolt of lightning, and this time, how do I want to to describe this. So, streaks of electricity writhe over the surface of the horrid monument, and it erupts into bright white flames. The timbers collapse, and the entire structure just burns to ash.
Hooray!
And the remnants of it are blown away in the wind. Make a perception check.
Okay. D20. Perception. What's my thing? 17 plus 8. 25.
In the flash of flame that burns out the heart of the horrible statue, you can see the glint of a shining gemstone. It's about the size of a fist.
Oh,
Oh, this is the thing.
It glints in the light as the structure fades around it and falls to the ground while the timbers burn away. It lands on the ground at the base of where the statue was. And for now, it just sits there.
Oh. So, would base be here? Like here? Or
Yes, it is
here?
exact. I'm going to place this marker exactly where it is right now.
Okay. But I'm assuming if I get near it, the vines might get me.
Oh, right, actually. I can give it a cooler name than that.
Ooh.
When the statue disintegrates, suddenly all of the druids cease their chanting at once. A deathly silence falls upon the hilltop, and even the echoing of the lightning is at least temporarily smothered. The druids look around to one another in shame and panic, and you hear them muttering in some unknown ancient tongue. Is that all for your turn?
I kinda want that gemstone, but I'm afraid the vines might try to attack me, so I'm gonna start getting closer to the base. Is there any reaction with the vines when I get to this point?
Not just yet.
Okay. I will cast a healing word on Alistair before I end my turn.
oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay, so. Oh, that's a 1. 9.
Hey, healing is healing.
Yeah,
That's still useful.
because they keep chipping you, so I'm gonna put some of that back.
Thanks.
Alright. I'll stop there.
So, at the end of your turn, the druids now recognize that their ritual has been destroyed. And in fear and shame and panic, they flee.
Oh.
You hear them muttering and chattering to each other, and the word Golthias is spoken many times, but not as a chant. It seems to be more out of desperation, perhaps. they run away to the south this way. Unless you have some like immediate way of stopping them from doing that, they're all running away.
I might be able to hit lightning on this guy, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So this guy gets struck by lightning, and
He's running.
so I'm gonna say just cinematically, this guy runs toward where the statue was to try and grab the stone. Whereupon one of your lightning bolts strikes him, and he disintegrates as well.
Lol, Mal.
Oh, I did a roll for fun. That was 31.
Yeah, okay, you totally one-shot that guy. Even if you had not hit him with the moonbeam earlier, he was 100% dead.
I could have done that earlier. 2 10s from them, my god.
With the druids gone, Alistair, the 2 remaining barbarians, all of a sudden, the grip that they hold on their axes slackens, and they look to you and to each other confused. One of them says something to you, Alistair, in a language you don't recognize, but the tone is not. The tone does not strike you as hostile, rather confused. Make an insight check.
Oh boy. Insight is a +4. 18.
Whatever this person said, it strikes you as inquisitive. The only word that you recognize out of the flurry of, to what is to you nonsense, is Kavan.
I will lower my blade to, like, not like completely away, but to where it's not in a position to strike immediately. And kind of just gauging what they do in response.
Did I overhear that? Or am I too far?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 7 plus a 15. Yes.
Yeah, you heard it.
I will shout, "Did you say Kavan?" And I will pull out the spear.
Upon hearing that word, the barbarians turn toward Vesper, and noticing the spear, their eyes widen, and they drop to the ground prostrate.
Oh, no.
You hear them muttering some things, and the word Kavan appears several times.
I'm gonna look at Alistair very bewildered.
He's just gonna shrug. I don't know what's going on.
This is weird for Vesper. She doesn't know what to do. No one's ever bowed before her.
The barbarians are about to rise from the bow to address you, when all of a sudden, this one has a vine rise from the ground and grab his leg.
No.
New friend, no!
His expression is panicked, and the other barbarian pushes you aside, Alistair, and runs to aid him. And they struggle against the vines for a moment. Does anybody do anything?
Oh, it's just, too far.
I mean, I'm right here, and they're not hostile, so I suppose I'll try and.
Yeah, like we're watching this from over here, and I guess
Can I try and cut the
can we come
vine?
help? At least try to.
Okay. Yeah, so, Alistair, make an attack. Janora, I'd like you to make an athletics check.
21.
Okay. Alistair, you're able to cut this guy out of the vine. Janora?
4.
And you try to pull him free, but you're not quite able to, and more vines take the place of the one that Alistair cut. They envelop this guy, and he is pulled face first into this grave.
Oh no!
Damn it, Janora.
Oh, can I
It's
call
not my
lightning?
fault. It was athletics. Leave me alone.
Might be too late now, but can I call lightning and hit the roots surrounding the base and see if that causes a reaction to the vines?
You can.
Pulling that guy?
The lightning strikes the lightning strikes the ground, and electricity arcs from vine to vine. Some of them recede, but several now appear around you.
Oh, jeez.
The vines that were attacking this guy do not cease their assault, and he is literally torn limb from limb by the vines within this grave.
Oh no.
Oh,
The other berserker, having seen this, shrieks in fear and runs this way out of the circle.
Yeah, understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Vesper, make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay. Good thing I'm still in dragon form. That is 14 plus con save is 3, 17.
Okay. You can feel the ground of this unhallowed place attempting to suck the life force out of you. And your connection to nature allows you to resist it, but the physical force of the vines is another matter, and you are restrained. Make a perception check.
Okay. I don't like this. Oh, I like that. 18 plus 8.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that the vines are beginning to encircle the stone.
Okay.
This barbarian is running out of the circle, and he makes it through this gap in the hillside, but his exit is blocked. By this fellow.
Ah, no.
Ah!
You hear the barbarian stops dead in his tracks at the sight of Strahd atop his nightmare horse. And you hear the vampire's booming voice echo across the valley. Your people were here long before I, barbarian. And here you shall remain.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
New friend, no.
He does not raise his spear to attack, but merely points at the man.
Oh no, not power word kill.
Mm.
The barbarian, still struck dumb, is motionless. Strahd lowers his hand, and the man simply vanishes,
Oh.
erased from existence.
Oh no.
Mm.
Strahd raises his eyes from the non-existent barbarian to meet yours. These druids were fools. They thought that a worthy tribute. I do not require worship. We will meet again. He turns away from you, and still at only a walking pace, his horse trots off along the path from whence it came.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
I'm still surrounded by vines, and I'm going to shout to the others to get the gemstone.
If no one else is going to, Irina will come running toward you.
I just haven't figured out. Like,
Oh, yeah.
but if Arena can make it faster than me without dashing,
We're not in combat.
fair enough.
Because the gemstone is powering the vines, I think. I can call lightning again to make a path for Genora or Irina. Or both.
That would help.
Okay. Genora and Irina make a mad dash forward toward the smoldering remains of the statue and the glowing stone at its center. Vesper calls down lightning one last time as the clouds dissipate. And the strike of lightning casts the vines aside. There's a clear path toward it, and Genora and Irina both arrive in time to reach the stone.
I'll try to grab it then.
On the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, let's go.
The two of you reach for it, and grab onto it at once. Genora, I would like you to make an athletics check with advantage, because Irina is helping you.
Well, one of those was a nat 20, so I'm good.
Okay. So, you reach forward to grab the stone as the vines envelop it and attempt to pull it away into the earth. You strain against the vines as Irina draws a hunting knife and attempts to cut the vines away, giving you some purchase. And that's just enough for the two of you to overwhelm the force of the horrible, writhing vines. With a tremendous amount of effort, the two of you together are able to wrest the gemstone from the Earth's grasp, and the force of doing so causes the two of you to fly back together a good 10 feet away. And when you land, you're like you're face up on your back, and looking to your palm, you see the gemstone is there. The vines writhe, and Vesper, you hear once again the shriek of the earth as the vines worm their way back into the ground. And I think that's where we will end it tonight. Let's see. So, Jinori, you can add Heart of the Statue to your inventory. The stone, as I said, is about the size of a fist. In my head, what I'm picturing is like a very large and somewhat iridescent emerald. It weighs about a pound, I would say, if that matters to you.
Alright.
And for defeating the various forces against you, let's see how much XP this is. The Berserkers were worth a total of 2,700. The Druids were also worth a total of 2,700.
Wow. Okay.
And you're also going to get an additional 1,000 experience points for destroying the statue and recovering the gemstone.
Sweet.
Okay, pretty fun session. I'm very, very happy to have done this again. And
Yeah.
Assuming that you guys are still available, I'm more than happy to get back to this again next week.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yep. I'm good until August, pending random vacations
Terrific.
that I don't know about.
Well, in that case, I will see you guys again next time. Bye, everybody.
Sounds like a plan.
Bye.
Night, guys.
Thanks for the session.